And they offered me, to come and do a stand-up special. And it was in response to being, fired. And they came to my defense. And I was like, well, I thought about it. And I was like, yeah, I need to have my say. I need to answer. And because, I was kind of not allowed to even apologize for what happened. I was just like blackballed and, just totally canceled from even commenting on what happened. So I thought, well, stand-up is a great place to come back and say what happened and tell the truth about it, and also to talk about cancel culture itself and how horrible it is and how fascist. And jokes are a great way to, scorn power, especially during Biden's presidency. I love laughing it to scorn because it deserves to be laughed to scorn.
Oh, I agree.
And my jokes are so great. They're the most offensive. I was talking to my friends who also were canceled, and we all were saying, we made a pact together. When we come back, we're going to be even more offensive than we've ever been before. So my stand-up is more offensive than I've ever been. And I'm so happy because you've got to be more offensive when the culture is so offensive that it makes absolutely no sense that it's anti-life, anti-human, anti-culture, anti-citizen. You got to be so offensive to offend the most offensive thing that is on earth right now. And I think I've done it.
You have? That's a very high bar. I just want to go one sentence back. You have friends. There's a community of people who've been canceled. Like, each other.
Comedians,
Yes.
Especially comedians, because, like I told you last night, I was terrified when Obama signed the NDAA thing because I said, my God, this is an attack on comedy, and all the comics were talking about it. It's like we will not be able to say anything now, and it's true, and it's funny that I said that on Twitter and that I was the first casualty of cancel culture in a large way. But, so many of other comics have fallen too and can't find work and, have no livelihood because, unless they, are ridiculously sucking up to what the left considers to be. Well, the left has no humor at all, so let's be real. They have no sense of humor at all, nor do they have any sense of humor about themselves. Like anybody in power who can't take a joke about themselves, like the person I mentioned, she should have just laughed it off. But instead, she called ABC and demanded that I be fired. And so why can't you just laugh at yourself? Somebody in power who can't even laugh at themselves, that's a dangerous human being. And this is what they say Obama's third term, so look around. I think I was pretty right on in my, nobody understood my tweet because they lack the geopolitical background to even understand it. They're like, oh, she said to me, they're just idiots. So, but if you can't even laugh at yourself, you're a dangerous human being. And you have power and you have no sense of humor about yourself that comedians say. That's dangerous.
It's so dangerous.
Isn't it? Just fascist.
I could not agree more. And also, the power differential is fascinating to me. So here you are.
Oh, I was going to say, and this is her third term because she is Obama's brain.
Well, she got you fired. So how exactly? And you're one of the most famous comedians in the world. And she got you fired from your job and humiliated and kind of overturned your life. She had the power to do that. So how is it that she has the right to be offended by what, she shouldn't be offended. She's in power.
I know, because these people, they're always the victim. They bully, and then when they're called on being a bully, then they're the victim. Yeah. The endless bully victim thing. It's two sides of the same coin, and they're trying to turn our entire culture into bully victim. And it's just not going to work, and my jokes are kind of to that effect. Why are we calling these people victims that are actually bullies?
Yes, and way more powerful than we are. Powerful enough to get Roseanne Barr fired from her TV show.
Yeah, and they enjoyed, oh my God, they enjoyed doing it. They really enjoyed it. Yeah, they enjoy that. They do. They enjoy sticking, when you were talking about the whole climate culture religion, they enjoy inflicting pain. Oh, I'm sure they sit there and go, yeah, we're going to cut. You know, like old people can't get their pain meds. I hear this all the time as my mom's old. They deny old people in their 80s pain meds. They like that. They like inflicting because, you know, it's basically, it's like it is fascist and Nazi. They do experiments on captive populations. No different. And it's disgusting. And then we're supposed to see that as progressive. It's not. It's anything but. I just wanted to say it. I'm not going to let them have the last word. Not on me. I'll be fighting in my depends on a damn. I don't care. I'm never going to give up. They're not going to get me.
Okay. Anybody who just heard what you said will be waiting for the full hour and for your special. Amazing. Roseanne Barr.
Thank you.
The Fox Nation stand-up special is called Roseanne Barr, Cancel This. It is out Monday, February 13th. And as we said, we're going to speak with her for a full hour. That will appear soon on Fox Nation.